Hi everybody. The Love Resolve Stories please upload here your hobby. Here comes a story and this is story one. Yeah, enjoy. Mary was a girl who used to be humble. Wherever she would be, she would respect each and everybody in the society, not forgetting her parents. From her childhood, her parents would teach her how she should behave. Actually, her parents had nurtured good behaviors in her. In few words, Mary was a smart, kind, and well-behaved girl. From her nursery up to her high-level schooling, every teacher admired her due to her discipline and the performance that was best. Her parents were so glad that their child gave the feedback that they received from both the society members and the teachers. This increased their morale of caring much about their child's life. After Mary sitting for her high-level examination, few months passed and results came. She had the first grade, and she had won the first position at her high-level school. She was awarded by various people who included parents, friends, relative teachers, and many other people with different gifts. Due to the fact that she had the best marks, she was admitted to university to proceed her studies. After reaching the university, she met with other students from different schools. She approached one of those students called Hour and then talked to her. Actually, they had a great conversation between them, and that Mary knew who Hour was. Luckily, Mary found that Hour is a good girl with better morals and therefore made her a friend, a close one that they can share in all that they may have and even advise one another in the new lifestyle they had begun that they were not used of. Really free, they became best friends. In the university there were many other students, and among those there was Kenny and Carrie who were twins. They were classmates of Mary and Noah. These twins would not behave well, in that most of the lecturers and fellow students would feel too discouraged to their worst behaviors. On the other side, students would think that Al and Mary are siblings, which would make them feel more pleased about their friendship. Kenny and Carrie decided to make a group of students that would engage in bad behaviors because they had seen that when they make a group, they won't be recognized easily and few people would mind much about how they behave. They made this by informing all students who used to perform well in a class, by showing them that this will not really bring failure to them. Among those reached out was Our and Mary. These friends refused the request because they knew what they wanted and even they knew the result that would result, not forgetting that they don't behave well as they do. Some of the students who had received the request from Kenny and Kerry had replied well by accepting the request, but they failed for Mary's and ours. They remembered the pieces of advice their parents had given them before joining their university. Therefore, Mary and Noah had some information about how peer pressure can affect them, hence causing them to fail in all aspects. These twins and their groupmates would steal. They stole other fellow students' properties like phones, machines, clothes, cutlery, furniture, and many other things. They did this via entering in the residences of their fellow students and non-students. They actually did this as their economic activity. At school, they would disobey their lecturers, fellow students, and many other people. The more this group did these bad acts, the more people knew them. People around the university reported Kenny and the Carriers Globe. They reported them to the university leader in charge of the spring, and this issue of them made him call all the fellow university leaders and the lecturers. A meeting was held. The leader in charge of the spring raised up the issue which had made him call them for the meeting, and this was the way this group of Kenny and Kerry are behaving at school and in the society as well. All of them had a little information about them, and they felt so frightened about them. The solution from the meeting was to take this group of students to prison because they found that if they're not arrested, more people's properties and other students will be stolen. The next day after the meeting, the university leaders had informed the police to come to school to check these very behaved students. As soon as the lunchtime reached, the police had arrested the university administration. The security men were sent by the leader in charge of this crime to bring all the group members of Kenya because they had attended studies all this day. They had a continuous assessment test all occurred at 2 p.m. Therefore, they were revising due to it. Having the security man reached in class, all students kept so quiet, and then they greeted them. After they informed Kenny and the Carries Club to go out, by reading them filing the list given to them from the disciplinary leader, and they were taken to the administration where the police car was. After reaching there, Kenny and Kerry and others felt so timid and frightened, but nothing else they would do for them apart from requesting them to enter into the police's car. This is due to the fact that they had denied to change the way they behaved. The leader in charge of discipline said to them, "Go in prison. Maybe soon you will listen and even change your characters. We tried our best, but you've exaggerated a lot. To let you stay in this university can be the worst choice we can make. Not only us, university members, but also other people are complaining about you. We are very tired of your molars." Owen and Mary heard all about what has happened to Kenya and Carrie's Globe, and then they thanked God and their parents for the great work done for them. These students had stolen people's properties from the first year up to the fourth year. They were arrested when they are in the last year. Can you imagine? Finally, Mary and Noah terminated the university with the best results. They were also admitted for the master studies and completed them with high grades. Today, Mary is an international dentist and Noah is a pharmacist. A certain day, they were called by the prison leaders, in which Kenya Kerry and the rest fellow globemates were taken, so that Miranda would treat them because there was a pandemic disease that had come out among the prisoners. Thank you very much for following the story, and please, I would like to see your reactions via the comment in the comment box. Thank you very much.